And I kind of chuckled. It's quite cute, really. It's quite lovely. So for, I guess, 20 years, I've never heard nearly anybody mention Moldavite Herkimer diamond. Of course, you all now know Moldavite Herkimer diamond and Tektite is probably one of the most requested crystals on my website because of the videos that I did 12, 13, 14 years ago with regards to a healer who's worked with his clients over all these years and what I learned from these crystals on my client, you know. So it was fascinating. And I was always asked, what do you think is the most powerful combination of crystals? And it took me a while to think about them. And I said, well, Moldavite with Herkimer diamond and also with Tektite is an incredible combination. And somebody just sent me a video and I thought made me chuckle a little bit. It was made 7 months ago. Bear in mind, I brought the concept out 20 years ago, so it's nice to hear other people mentioning it now. So why don't you have a listen? It's cool. It's kind of cute, actually.
I've ever received is for Herkimer diamond and Moldavite. And while I like Moldavite, I think there's so many more interesting minerals out there. I think Moldavite is just aggressively strong and is good to blow people's crowns open, but it's very ungrounded. And it sometimes is the definition of power without responsibility. However, when you put it with Herkimer diamond, I will say I now understand what all the fuss is about.
Oh,
These
good.
two together are incredible. The Herkimer diamond completely balances out the intensity and slightly aggressive energy of the Moldavite. These two together are very balanced, very harmonious, and create some sort of lovely complementary vibration that tames the Moldavite and accentuates the Herkimer diamond.
Ooh,
You
she
can feel
speaks.
the lovely,
She speaks well.
beautiful, bright.
She uses
energy
beautiful
of
as
the
much as me.
diamond with the fire and passion of the Moldavite.
Ooh,
The
passion,
Herkimer
passion.
diamond takes the energy of the Moldavite and makes it more dimensional.
Dimensional is a good word.
Human energy system. It makes it more compassionate. It makes it more loving. Herkimer diamond is known as a stone of attunement, and that is exactly what it does to the Moldavite energy. It attunes the Moldavite energy so you can use it in a much more realistic way. The Herkimer diamond energy draws down the fire.
I've got to stop there. I didn't watch actually that. I don't really know what she's saying anymore. I didn't understand any of that. But yeah, interesting, eh? Isn't that interesting? How, I don't know who she is. Pink Heart Healing. So she must be a healer, and everybody, each to their own, they all have their own understanding and experience of Moldavite, which is great. Actually, if I was speaking to her, Herkimer diamond, for what she said to me, isn't really so much a balancer, but more a state of amplifier. So there's a lot of clarity with Herkimer diamond. It gives you clarity. So if you've got a Moldavite, which is like, this is extraterrestrial, it's really hard to understand this frequency and energy. When you've got Herkimer diamond combined with it, it gives you the clarity. It opens you up to the clarity. It kind of gets you in the energy of understanding it rather than what I think she said. But maybe she is right in a certain way. But for me, all I can tell you is through experience. And that experience is every client that came for a healing session through Monday to Sunday, as I was giving those healing sessions, I might have worn maybe 5 to 20 crystals around my neck. The reason why is because each crystal had a certain frequency of healing that I wanted to add. So the vibration of that crystal, whether it's a Herkimer diamond, a Moldavite, a Tektite, whether it's any crystal that is around my neck, I would freely pull that crystal and take it off my neck and put it onto the third eye, heart, throat, depending on where I felt I needed it. So that said, that when people used to ask me, what crystals do you think are the best crystals to combine? I just remembered back to the times that what crystals were around my neck most of the time. And Moldavite was obviously the first one. It was always around my neck. Anybody who knew me back then when I was a full-time healer, no matter where I went in the world, I always had 1, 2, 3 Moldavites around my neck, drop down round about here, quite low down, because as a healer, we need our crystals further down so we can lift them up and put them onto a client while we don't move our head. We just stay there and then lift it back up again. So that was my technique. And the next thought was, wow, Herkimer diamonds. I mean, I was actually going to like think about, moonstone, maybe moonstone. No, it's tektite. It's Herkimer diamond. So it was always Moldavite first, Herkimer diamond and tektite, or Moldavite, tektite, black tektite, or Herkimer diamond. That's why I put the trio together. The trio is literally one of the most powerful crystals, I believe, in the world as a threesome, a perfect trio combination, and it works so well. So what the lady didn't mention is that actually the most sought after combination is Moldavite, tektite, and Herkimer diamond. And the reason why is because when you are going through the expression of the crystal, not everybody, because not everybody's on that energy frequency and understanding and feeling, but those who do understand, if they are blown wide open, as she said, the crown chakra, which I don't believe that is wholeheartedly the case. I believe what you're feeling is actually a detoxification rather than a blowing of the third the crown chakra. It's actually being pushed out. You're being detoxified. You're being spiritually cleansed, and you'll feel it through the crown and the heart as well. So when this is happening, what you're going through is a kind of purge, a cleansing, and then you're actually seeing what you should have seen all along because of all what's happened to us in life, all the trauma, all the lies, all the manipulation of the world, all of the poisons, all of that bad energy, which is always around with good energy. Sometimes we feel like we're imprisoned and we're not ourselves anymore, and we don't feel strong or connected. Moldavite opens you up to clear all of that trash, all of that negative, dirty, horrible, dark energy, so you feel light. Yes, you could say that your crown chakra has been smashed open, but I would say on a healer's level, when I'm watching clients who have a piece of Moldavite on them, there's a lot of cleansing goes on at first. I wouldn't say it's a download. I think it's more of a cleansing, and then you become your true self. That, to me, makes more sense as a healer when I'm watching the energy flowing through and clearing and seeing what's coming out of the crown chakra, as well as the heart and the stomach and the third eye. And sometimes with singers and speakers, it comes out of their throat because they cough like crazy. Why? Because when you wear Moldavite, it's a detox, which means it's going to pull it out and you're going to cough it out. So there's a lot of coughing takes place. There's a lot of hiccups. There's a lot of crying. There's a lot of screaming sometimes. So the combination of pure energy healing and Moldavite is phenomenal. I've just made a video now of one of hundreds of beautiful stories of Moldavite, which will be going on my website, on Mark Bajerski YouTube channel on here very shortly. And it's all about one particular day when a lady came to me who was just very balanced, very normal. She wasn't like bad or I could feel a lot of trauma. But her experience when she laid down was phenomenal, and it changed her life forever. So, yeah, it's lovely to see people talking about Moldavite and Herkimer diamond. I've not really heard many people talk about it. So, good on her for talking about two crystals that actually really are fantastic. And I hope her followership listens to that and follows that advice, because they won't go far wrong. In the sense that there's a little bit of fear factor that goes on when they talk about Moldavite, as they always do. But Moldavite shouldn't be feared. It should be revered. There you go. Moldavite shouldn't be feared. It should be revered. Hey, I've just come up with a quote. Somebody write it down for me, please, and send it to me. I forget everything that I say most of the time. But yeah, very, very interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, big up on this lady, Pink Heart Healing. Good stuff. I love it. Anybody who speaks highly of Moldavite, even though it's coupled with Herkimer diamond to what she says, balance it off, it's fine. But I think we all have a different take, and it's fine. She uses the word beautiful, and so do I. So she's got to be lovely. I'm wishing you all a lovely day, guys. I just wanted to make this video. Oh, by the way, that wasn't satire. It wasn't sarcasm. It wasn't belittling. I made this video because it was sent to me, and I thought it was very lovely. And yes, there's certain things I agree with and certain things I don't, but that doesn't make the person not knowledgeable. It's just her experience, which is absolutely fine. Just like she'll look at me and probably say, no, that doesn't make any sense to me, and that's fine. That's what makes the world go round. That's what makes us. We're all individual and different, and we can have our own belief system. We can have our own experience, and until we have a new experience or a new belief system, and that's part of the world that we're in and the journey that we're on. It's just a shame that people get so fixated and stuck in everything that they're not willing to open and learn and experience. But yeah, fascinating, really. Yeah, I'm wishing you a lovely day. Actually, I'm seeing a few other people mentioning it now. And that was a month ago. And one was, because I'm just looking at the side here, some was 8 weeks ago. So there's a few people now talking about Moldavite Herkimer and Tektite. So that's fascinating. Brilliant. Well, I'm sure it was bound to happen. I mean, I don't have that many clients around the world, but I guess some people who have experienced those three, because it was mentioned to them, I guess, in shops as well. Maybe some of my clients went to a crystal shop and asked for those three crystals, so maybe other people are making them. But yeah, interesting. Really interesting. So to finalize, I've got some amazing crystals being made right now, and funnily enough, they're your choice, which is great, which is really great. Your choice. So what I did a few weeks ago, I mentioned to everybody that I thought a good idea for my website, markbajerski.com, was to maybe offer people the chance of creating their own crystal mix. So I wrote everybody's ideas down, and it didn't matter. Even if you don't buy it, it's okay, it's no problem. It's just, I just thought it'd be a lovely thing to do. So right now we've managed to make five of those crystals, and we're continuing to make more. When I say 5, they're prototypes, and I've agreed to the prototypes. I like them, they look lovely. They're very different and very unusual. So I can't say anything about them till I get them and work with them. And as soon as I've done that, I then will make a video of them, put it out there, and then let you guys see what you think. And maybe you might want to buy one for yourself. But yeah, I think we've done 5 prototypes, and I've asked for 15 of each prototype thus far. So I don't want to tell you what they are. I don't want to spoil it. So they're being made right now, and they should be ready in a week or so. So looking forward to that. All right, guys, I'm wishing you all a lovely day, and it's been a great day for me. It's been a lovely day for me. Let's hope it continues, and I hope it's a lovely day for you. And whatever you're doing, send you my love and healing. And I think next week, if possible, maybe not, I'm in the UK, so I won't be able to do that. The other thing, maybe in a couple of weeks, we'll do a nice live healing session together. So that'll be nice. All right, well, I'm wishing you all a lovely day. My little doggy Lily needs a walk, and I need to get off. That's it then, really. I'm going to shut up now. Super hyped today for some reason. Really nice. Trying to figure out why. The only thing I can come up with is that there's been absolutely zero spraying in the sky, which kind of worries me a little bit, to say the least, because it actually confirms that it is some serious shit that's being poured over us daily. So if I can feel this good with no spraying at all, this is some kind of counteract evil taking place, that maybe, just maybe, we are growing in spirit, in awareness, and maybe these dark souls know this and they're counteracting it. Or maybe it's just all conspiracy talk. I don't know. But I think Brendan sent me a message, because I did just on a side note before I go, Brendan sent me a message the other day. I have no idea. I did a live kind of reading about what's going to happen in these next coming months, and it was about cleansing and detoxing the body. And when I looked down, I saw angel wings, and I think Brendan did a search and found some herbs called angel wings or white feather something, I don't know. But maybe if you ask Brendan if he's here on here, just send a message and find out what it is. I literally haven't had time to look for this herb, but or plant. But just so you know, I won't be buying it, and I won't be distributing it at all. I did that with my Parasite cleanse, and to be fair, I think in Spain they're now cracking down on anybody who's doing natural products, and they're trying to shut them down or buy the companies up. So I'm not gonna. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it again, even though so many people appreciated it and said they've healed so well from it because of the juice that people put into them. And down below here, Antonio, you can hear him in his car, in his garage. He's never been as strong. And when I saw him, it looked like he was going to die. He'd just taken 3 and a booster. And he thought he was going to die. He actually thought he wasn't going to be here much longer. And because of all the people, hello, baby. Because of all the people that were sending me messages that they were sick and ill and they didn't know who they were anymore, I thought, okay, so we tried to channel something that might help them. And we channeled something that, again, it was something that I'd never heard of. And I saw a horse's head with its mane, and some beautiful soul, I don't know who it was now, it might have been Andy, did the research and said, could it be horsetail? And I went straight away, that's it. And I didn't know what it was, but I hunted for it and found it and mixed it with the other 2 things that I recognized when I was doing the channeling, which was sage, of course, was mixed in with dandelion, and we did root of burdock as well, and people were drinking that. And also then I did a parasite cleanse, which was wormwood, so it took us ages to find wormwood, and mugwort with sage. And again, so many people were thankful, saying it's the best thing. I never felt better. Some people felt worse, of course, which I did as well. For the first 3 weeks, felt terrible. But after that, I felt like a different person. So, yeah, anyway, I'm waffling on. I am wishing you all a lovely day. If Brendan's here, or if he's anywhere on Afterplay, I'd ask Brendan, just scroll down and see what Brendan found in whatever it was, and that maybe you can go and try it out and see if it does help. This is really for us who are being, all of us who've been bombarded by, they say it's barium, they say it's aluminium, they say it's many things, but whatever it is, to clear it out of the brain. I think when I spoke to David Avocado via a friend who was here, the question was asked to him live, how do you clear out the heavy metals and the parasites within the brain? And his answer was, actually, that's a great question. And normally when somebody says that, it means that they don't have the answer, in the sense of, we don't really know how to pass the blood-brain barrier and clear the parasites. So it's basically what he said, and what everybody that I know who studies the cleansing of parasites is, it's not that easy to get past the brain barrier and clear parasites. So it's an ongoing thing. If you agree, if you disagree, I don't know, but that's what I know thus far. And I think that it's a never-ending cycle. I think that the moon comes, the parasites, multiply. So we have to, that's why we feel terrible on a full moon. That's why a lot of us feel terrible on a full moon. That's why a lot of us feel like we feel weird, or we feel like we've got a massive headache, or we feel just drained. That's because I believe that it's not just the pull of the moon, but I think it's the parasites that lie within us. I also get a lot of people who say that you're all fear-based, Mark. No, I'm not. I'm just talking about parasites. What's wrong with you? Why can't I have a discussion about parasites? I've got friends who send me pictures weekly of parasite cleanse after they've done a parasite cleanse. They show me the stuff that's inside their body. That's not fear-based. That is trying to help people realize that sometimes we have things in our body that counteract our happy, joyful, or healthy life. What's wrong with talking about healing people? There is so many detrimental and dangerous people out there who are stopping real truth and healing taking place right now. And I'm seeing it more and more. There's more judgmental people being like idiots, basically, who have no clue about anything. They don't. As soon as you question them or ask for any bit of information, they run. They put the tail between their legs and they're off. And all they say is, oh, you're fear-based, you're fear-based. Yeah, it's like almost like a spiritual Bible basher, right? It's not fear-based. It's trying to detox. It's trying to cleanse. No, I don't eat meat. Morally, and because I don't want parasites. And I know that pork is the absolute worst thing for parasites. You can't kill them, even if you cook the meat, even if you cinder the meat, the parasites still live in there. Just like cockroaches, even if there's a world war and there's an atomic bomb, they still survive. Same with parasites. They're very powerful. So cleansing and clearing them out of your body is a full-time job. It's not something that you can just say, oh, I've done it this year. It's not like giving a dog a worm tablet. We're talking about parasites living in all our body system. And for those that say that we need them because they clear away, you're right. There are certain things that they will clear away. But I believe wholeheartedly that parasites are more of a detrimental to the body than positive. That's my wholehearted belief. Why is it that parasites pour out of your body when you're on a water fast? Why is it when you look at your stool after you've done a cleanse, on a colon cleanse, that you look at your stool and it's like, wow, look what's in there. Why are they coming out? They're coming out because they don't like a clean, healthy body. Well, why are they still in my stomach then now? Because you ain't got a clear, healthy body. That's why. So argue as much as you want with me, but at the end of the day, your truth is your truth and mine is mine. And I'm 58 years old and I've never felt as young and strong. So there you go. That's my feeling. So you're only as strong as you look. But there again, you might think I look tired. I am actually tired right now because I've just basically done about 3 hours of videos that are all going onto the website. So I've been busy today. What have you done? What have you done to make a difference? All right, have a lovely day. Apart from some of you out there judging and belittling, what have you done today? Oh, judged and belittled and mocked. Oh, well done you. Such a genius. I bet you're proud of that. I bet your mum's proud of that. All right, yeah. Oh. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye for now.